Evening, everybody. Welcome back. To continue from last time, I answered kind of my own question of what are some evils that a modern day hero would fight? What would he try to end? What are those evils that he would try to eradicate from this world? I got some inspiration from a book. Our staff at St. Albert Catholic Schools is reading this book together. It's called Under the Influence of Jesus by Joe Paprocki. And in this book, quite the provocative title, first of all, Under the Influence of Jesus. I'm sure he had to talk to his publishers to get that one approved a couple times. But in this book, it talks about what we would do if we were really believed Jesus and we were under his influence. Of course, it makes the pun about alcohol, but what would we really be like if we were inebriated with Christ? How would we act? And then what did he do? So this chapter here, I think it's chapter 3, makes the case for what is Jesus' resume? Why should we put all of our trust in him and his influence? So it gets into and talks about what the signs that Jesus performed were. So here on page 29, it talks about what those most threatening and most evil things are that Jesus defeated. And it says the big four. Few things bring us face to face with our sense of human powerlessness in a more intense way than the following: sickness in mind, body, or spirit, lack of sustenance, lack of a job, food, or adequate housing, natural disasters, and death. So there you go. There's Joe Paprocki's answer to the question of what are the things that a modern day hero would try to battle? Sickness, lack of sustenance, natural disasters, and death. A hero can't stop death, not completely. The Avengers, they postpone death. They postpone people getting slaughtered and getting taken down by the bad guys. Natural disasters, I'm sure there's probably a superhero movie or two out there where the hero stops a natural disaster, but maybe not. But stopping sickness, lack of sustenance, providing a job or food to the hungry, those are things that the heroes are doing out there right now. Not big heroes that get tons of accolades, but somebody that's going and working at the homeless shelter, somebody that's working at the soup kitchen, someone that's just going out and doing good for a neighbor. It's those kind of things that are huge. In the last video, I talked about how Captain America was giving people hope. There's nothing more he could do, but in the beginning of Endgame, he was just sitting around helping people's sickness of the mind, helping their emotional trauma from losing loved ones, from losing so much. What would a modern day hero do to combat these things, these big four: sickness, lack of sustenance, natural disasters, and death? What would you do? How can you be that modern day hero? Leave your comments below and respond. What would you do, modern day hero?